Yes. I need to turn that gain up. Oh, we're live. Yes. Let me go check it. What's up, YouTube? Okay, it is working. Yes. I need to turn this down though because I can hear myself. There you go. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to my Zoom video and mind my business. What's up, fam? I have this fruit that I want to try with you. And I got this when I went to Nigeria. It's called Tula nut. Goron Tula, snot apple, African chewing gum. And that's all the names I know for it. But let me show you what it is. It's this little fruit. Let me see if I could do in the makeup tutorials. Yes, you see this fruit? So it's this segmented fruit. It's dry. Like, to me, it doesn't even seem like a fruit because it's so dry. I never would have picked this off a tree and said, let me open this up, take out the fuzzy, hairy ball seeds and chew on it, chew on the bark. But that's what it is. And it's called African chewing gum because you do chew on it. It gets really chewy. And one of the reasons it's called snot apple is because it creates how can I say it? Slime. There you go. It's a slimy little thing. So especially if you soak this in some water, the water itself will get slimy. And the tula nut is from northern Nigeria, and it actually grows in the town of Tula. So it grows in a village called Tula. That's why it's called a tula nut. And they've actually tried to take the seeds from this and grow the trees in other places. Like for instance, China went there, got some Goron Tula, tried to take it over there and grow it, and it doesn't grow the same. It doesn't grow anywhere else the same does it that it grows in northern Nigeria, and it's a lot of the medicinal properties of it are missing when it grows somewhere else. So this fruit is loyal, it's special, and it's like gold. It's very highly sought after. And I'm happy that I got my hands on some before I left. And I wanted to try it for personal reasons. No, not like that. Okay, I got no problem with no WAP. Okay, but that's what it does. It makes you very wet. It helps to lubricate, bring lubrication, helps with libido. You'll see a lot of ads for this. When I was actually in Nigeria, I saw the ads for this, and it just highlights like, yo, get them like hard and hot and ready for you. Like, yo, show her who's the boss. Like, it's just certain phrases stood out, but it was basically highlighting that this is going to like shoot your libido up there and make you hot for each other and make your pussy wet. So that's why I call it the WAP fruit on the title, because then y'all would know what I was talking about. And it's fuzzy. See, listen to it. It's dry. And I'm gonna start opening it up while I talk to you. So the funny thing about this is that I ate it wrong the first time I tried to eat it. So what did I do? Oh, I was eating the seeds, y'all. So you're supposed to open it up and take out the seeds. It's kind of strong too. And I ate the seeds. I was just sucking on some dry, hard, hairy seeds. You'll see what they look like in a minute. Shit's hard to open. Okay. Ooh, I got some good snot. See? Okay, so you see the seeds right there. You see the snot. See, that is the essence. So I'm gonna open this up. These ones already rinsed off. So let me take this off. This is actually a perfect one to show you what this is. Like, it's like the classic shape and texture and everything. How am I supposed to do this? Like this? Then like this. There we go. Okay. So you see just that? I never crossed my mind to put this in my mouth. It looks dry, except for the little snot strings. But once you put it in your mouth, it's called African chewing gum for a reason. It gets really, mm, it's so sweet. I'm trying to describe something that tastes like kind of reminds me of a date, actually, like a light tasting date. And it gets slimy with your spit. It creates this juice, like it's crazy. It's like it pulls moisture from your mouth. There's no way that this juice is inside this fruit. Like, thing is dry. So when I'm chewing it, the juice is still swallowed. And I'm almost there. I'm trying to get all the juices out, you know what I'm saying? So no, it's not supposed to show your food, but it's just like ginger. If you were to chew ginger until it got all the juices out, the water out, it would look like that. So that is the tula nut. So see these little hairy seeds. Why the hell did I think, ooh, this is like the juiciest one. That's crazy. I've gone through a whole bag of these. Like not the whole bag, but I've gone through the bag looking. And this has to be the juiciest one. You see that? So these little stringy slime will soon become your vaginal juices. That's what they're going to look like. And this is also helps with fertility. So a lot of people take it for fertility. I'll say part of that fertility is because you're horny, so y'all gonna be fucking a lot more. But the I just like take the little bits off. Yeah, fertility. Um, sorry, they're delicious. Like it doesn't look like much, but it's a whole experience eating these things. So even while I was waiting, to make the video, make sure this thing recording. Is it recording? Okay. So even when I was making the video, I was like looking forward to eating this. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so I kind of see. If you look, maybe the moisture is inside the bark. But you're supposed to eat these as a snack, so it's more like a supplement thing, especially if you are using it for fertility. It helps with hypertension, diabetes, or blood sugar. If you have low libido, kidney issues. So holistically, I would say this is something that works with your fire energy, your sacral energy. So no matter what chakra system you're using, that's where it's at. So until nut specifically, I would say helps balance, not even really balance, I would say increase, because let's say you don't need to increase it, you need to maybe balance it out with some water, then you might not want to take this. But delicious. So I should start eating it so I can talk. But there's something about it. There's like 5 segments and it makes you want to eat the whole thing. So this is tula nut from Tula. Supposed to eat it as a supplement. So right now you can buy it in a syrup. I think Jaruma, she's like the most popular. She's made this popular. She's made it something that people actually know about commercially. Shipped it out all over the world. So she's from northern Nigeria. Haven't met her, but I plan to. And she's always promoting the sexual benefits of it, especially for the women. So that's how I found out about it. And when I got there, I was like, yo, where the Tula at? I remembered my whole trip until I got it. And I plan on having a baby too. Like, not plan on, I'm going to have a baby. So I always say, why not start early with your supplements, If this is supposed to help with fertility, then I'm going to give it a try. Not that I need help. I don't think I need help. I wouldn't know, but I don't think I need help. Isn't that weird? Did you hear what I just said? When I have children. When have you ever heard me say that? When? I can remember when I was in my early 20s. I already had it made up in my mind. Wasn't going to have kids. And My sister came, had the girls, the twins. I was like, yes. Carla had 2 for the team. Good to go. I need to do nothing. That was easy, you know? Now I'm gonna just be super auntie forever. Um, Now that I'm in a relationship and the relationship is moving to the next level, I'm like, yeah, ovaries are activated. And it's something I actually think about. And a while ago, I told myself too, when I do decide to have children, if I do, back then, because I didn't know if I ever would want to, I just love like time and freedom, like just to get up and go. That was my biggest thing, right? So I was like, if I ever do have children, I want to prepare my body and my mind, like everything I've been doing, my self work, meditation, fitness overall, is to prepare. It's prepare your body every day for life. You know, that's why I do it. But also now being more intentional of okay, I'm gonna be the soil for new life very soon. So I gotta think about that, you know? And it's something that's always been important to me. And it's like this whole time I've planned to not. So when I plan to do, I'm gonna do will put my best foot forward, you know, do the best that I can, put some effort in preparing my body and staying fit and reducing stress, reducing busyness. Those things are all very important. And just having time to actually nest. So, um, mm, let's talk about Nigeria. Internet connection is unstable. I beg to differ. It better not be. Let's do some screen share because I want to share my trip with y'all before I go, which is no time soon. We're going to be here for a minute. So let's see. How do I get there? There's the live going on right now. You see that? Isn't that weird? It's like me times 2. Let's make this bigger. And then there it is. No, go back up. This new webcam is good, isn't it? Don't you like it? Looks a lot better. Lighting on fleek. We doing it. All right, so let's start this. This is just Google Images. This is the easiest way that I've learned to do sharing my content on video, like this much. I just have a lot of pictures to show you. So this is just going to LAX, which is really empty, especially in like international terminal. Like I was confused. I was like, am I in the right place? Is Turkish Airlines open? But it was.
Flying right now. It's a lot of space.
Lots of space.
It's not crowded at all.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, I don't know what games is going to.
Okay, so this is me at LAX. You know, I love those escalators. I don't know if you do, but I love those walking escalators where it feels like you're walking like 2 times as fast. I'm like, yeah, I'm flying. So every time I have the opportunity to go on those, I do. I don't care if people think I'm lazy. I'm going on the escalator floor, whatever it's called. There's this little dog on the plane. I think that's a Boston Terrier, right? Boston, I think so. Anyways, he was really cute and he was quiet the whole time. Like, I didn't know people could have dogs like that on a plane. That was the first time me seeing a dog. This is let me go back to that. This is sunrise. It was a 27-hour trip, y'all. I don't know what time it was. See, I told you I love these stairs. These are my favorites. And while I chew this gum, this is when I got to Turkish airport. Yeah, this new airport. Is it?
What's up, fam?
Intermission so I can chew. She can talk.
And it's hot because like when you walk with this mask on, it's just gets sweaty. So I'm gonna do my morning wash up. I had a someone's in here.
You gotta let them know. But I had dragon breath from traveling. So we had to take care of that. First thing, whenever you land in between a long flight, you gotta go brush your teeth. Some people do it on the plane, but I try to stay out of the plane bathroom. It's so tiny and just, I don't want to touch anything. I'm not a germaphobe. I'm just germ aware. Okay. And since
Damn water toothpaste. There we go. I got my homemade toothpaste right here.
that homemade toothpaste was a mess. Like when I was in Nigeria, I was using it, and if you use black charcoal toothpaste, you know what I'm talking about. But it crazy looking. You can't really see as well, but the it left splatters on the walls, so I had to like clean up after myself extra because of that toothpaste. But it worked really well. I enjoyed chocolate flavored toothpaste. I used cinnamon oil too, so it was like it was nice. So I don't know how long we're gonna be in this bathroom, but all I know is at the end of this trip, this bathroom, a man was knocking on the door because he wanted to use it with his daughter.
My breath smelled like 1,000 dragons. They had it.
1,000 dragons.
What's up, fam?
And just wait, let me finish the story. And he said something to me, and I can't say it verbatim, but it was rude. And I paused because I was in Turkey. Now my country, you know, felt like the Abonat already. And I just don't react to things like that. So I looked at him like he was stupid and kept going. But it was like, I wish I could remember what it was. I actually don't want to remember it that much. But all I know is I got a glimpse of anger and it went away really fast. And then I got some wine. So this is actually right after that happened. I went and got some wine. And we had our 7-hour layover. I read a book, did some stuff on my laptop. So this is the projection sculpture in the Turkish airport. Not Turkish airport. It's Istanbul. So I'll show you a get closer, but it says on the thing that it's the first of its kind. And it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I walked around this airport for so long, and eventually I just finished my book because I had coffee too, so I couldn't even go to sleep. I don't sleep in airports. No. All right, I'm gonna stop eating just because on the other end of this, I don't know how all this sounds. Like I could just be chomping in the mic and ruining everything. Isn't this cool? It's the this is me not trying to pronounce that. Don't know where to begin. And I'm in Abuja. So I didn't take any videos or anything when I got there. I was literally just kind of like from one thing to the next. You have to have your paper that says your PCR test. So your negative PCR test for COVID, you have to have it on you, just like you would with your passport. So I kind of just keep it with me. And we got there and did that check-in because I have a business visa. So I went and brought my paperwork so that I can get the stamp on my passport, which I did. And this is just on the way. This is in Abuja. It's on the way to the house. I don't even know what's next in here. Oh no, I know it's in here. I want to show you some other things. And what I really loved about Abuja when I got there was, first of all, the weather was dry heat. It wasn't humid. So I really enjoyed that. But just the people, it felt really welcoming. It was Christmas time. No, this is New Year's, right? So we're after New Year's. So everybody was on holiday. It wasn't very packed at all. Like I got the wrong impression of Abuja because of the time that I showed up. It was a lot less populated when I was there for the most part. And then like my last week or two, it got busy, and I got to really see what Abuja traffic looks like. I remember this road, Mararaba. It's like a lot of the same letters. But on that part on the road, the traffic just stops because of those little, what is it called? The trotros. Little trotros stop everything. Those little 3-wheeler cart. I tried it. It was delicious. I can't stop. This is at Village Chief, where I tried snail for the first time. There it is. It's a snail. That rice was so good. The snail was good too. It's just a little chewy for my taste. A different kind of chewy than this one, you know. The rice, oh my god, it's fire. Like the flavors at this place are so amazing. So shout out Village Chief for having the best flavors consistently. I think we went like 2 to 3 times. And the second time I went, I actually had my first palm wine. Palm wine was so good. It's like fresh tapped juice from the palm tree. I actually have a picture of that. I just don't have it in here. So these are the little chochos. Those cause a lot of traffic. I didn't even go on one actually. I wasn't like walking around like we're always in a car. So I didn't even get to go on one of those. Did I? So everybody's running to prayer. The prayer call has been made. And this is like my first day there. Yeah, first day there. Or two. No, it's like my third day here. Because this is me and my man. Us again, because they're so cute. People say we look alike, but I think they're just saying that like we look alike in spirit, which I can see is very true. Just eat my thing. Okay, I know I said I'd stop. No discipline. Just let me see what else I can show you. Going out there wasn't a lot to do because, like we said, COVID times. But we were given a lot of hospitality. This place has just opened up for us. That's only people that were in there was us, the DJs. Like, and he was good. Like, it was so nice. Like a club opened up just for you. That's the treatment I got in Niger. It was so nice. So nice. Exclusive shit. That was so fun. So this happened because there was no place to go. Like that was open. So it's pretty shut down there too as far as nightlife, but you know, you can always find something to do. I just love this wall here. This was like a wall in a hotel that had pictures of, I would say, inspirational Black and African people. Blafrican. To me, it's the same thing, but you know, Lauren Hill, Barry White, is that who that is? Right? Voice to Men. Like this is a wall of nostalgia. Sure. Feel like Kuti. Um, why am I doing this on camera to myself? Anita Baker, Martin Luther King. You know that was a brain fart. This is masa, y'all. Masa, I eat it here too, and it's so good. It's pounded rice cakes. So you make this batter out of pounded rice and a little bit of sugar, something else. I don't know how to make it precisely. I just saw it being made. Um, and if you've had like I know there's a Filipino cake that's like this. It's kind of like bibingka, but without the banana leaf. So if you have like a rice cake, you ever tried, um, then this is similar, but it's really good. And then the chili, this is spicy, yo. Like everything in Nigeria is spicy, and I'm not complaining. I like it, but my lips were like they feel like this. Like they look fine, but they felt like this, and I was just like my lips are tender and just swollen because of how spicy it was. But the flavor, the depth of flavor, oh, oh my gosh. Look at this. It's just beautiful. It's just rice cake, but it's really good. And they fry it in this pan that look like moons, you know, like got little craters in it. And you fry it and you flip it. And it really is an artwork to it. If you do it wrong, your masa gonna look like shit. And everybody's gonna know that you do not know how to make masa the right way. So that's masa. It's delicious. And we're driving. I'm pretty sure this is a video. One thing that really stood out, like environmental wise, there was two things. The mountains can be like huge rocks, just huge rocks. Like, and I mean like mountains. It's the size of a mountain, but it's a rock. it's hard to describe, but it's so majestic. It's so beautiful. The mango trees. I've never seen so many mango trees in my life. Like abundant. And the shade from the mango trees. I think I don't know if I have any here. This is a cashew tree. So y'all saw me eat that cashew fruit. Oh my God, delicious. This is a cashew tree. Before this, I didn't even know what they look like. And we're just buying some sugar cane right now, some fresh sugar cane. But I didn't know what cashew trees look like. I just, you get the food in the bag, and that's all you know. So being there really showed me the origin of food before it's processed, and really helps you connect with farming, like the actual earth, what feeds us. So nice shot. See the sugarcane guy? So he just sits on the side of the road and like does all that cutting, and then they keep wetting it and making sure that it's clean throughout the day.
That's why I took a picture of it. I like how she.
Yeah. See, I told them. And it was so good too. Oh my God, look at that! Look at that sugarcane. Oh, is this gonna play? That was really big. There was wait, I said two things, right? So we said the mountains, mango trees. So that's just like the terrain, right? Um, and then other things that stood out too was just like how much development is going on as well. Like it's so, because you see in different stages, like different phases, it can be like miles and miles of nothing, no infrastructure, just land, natural raw land, which I love personally. And then you see like cities, or you see like yourself going from one like empty place to a city to another empty place. So it's so like spread out and in different stages of development. Like you really understand the process of building cities, of building villages. Um, and like, yeah, like you see people carrying all these trucks and everything. They're carrying people's commodities that they farmed and that they're bringing, either driving it to a port so it can ship out, or driving it to Lagos, or driving it somewhere else where people are using it. So there was trucks. There was this one truck that was flipped over. It was full of corn too. So just imagine being that business owner, and your whole shipment, like a whole container of corn, just flipped over and is on the road. And that's what caused like an hour or so roadblock. So see this, like nothing. And I went on a few road trips. I'm gonna save the road trip for the next video because it's a whole nother story. But the roads from Abuja and up, like a lot of them was just raggedy. And somebody said like one of the good reasons why it's raggedy, or one of the good outcomes of having a raggedy road, is that only people that are really willing and wanting to go up there or to the area will go. It's not so easy and smooth paved that like, it becomes like tourist traffic. So, but they're raggedy and it was hard to sleep. I did over 8 hours on the road, and I saw everything from city to farm to village to city to farm to village, lakes. Excuse me. So where we at now? Where we going? And I can't wait to go back. I don't even know what date I'll be back right now, but I'll be back soon. This year, early this year for sure. I did it again. It's delicious, y'all. I'm giving y'all like the full behind the scenes. Like, I'm not editing none of this. I'm just showing you my gallery, my gallery of shots I took. So thank you for being vulnerable with me. But I felt so welcome there. I also have to give a shout out to the, are they coming here? The cops. Never said that in my life, right? Because of my experience in Ghana with the cops, I was scared. I was scared of the cops. Like every checkpoint, I had some fear. And eventually, after like 2 weeks, I stopped being scared. And I was like, oh, I understand what it is. Like, they might ask for money, might ask for like a tip. But at the end of the day, I'm not getting harassed and I'm not going to jail. So I was I was very happy that they were nice, and just doing their job. So I give credit to the whole protest too. Like you can see the remnants of the protests when you're there, and you know that that made an impact and it caused reform. So by the time that I got there after New Year's, it was different. And I know it was different, even though I'd never been there before. I just know it was different. And just talking to the people who had lived there and been there. Um, this is yam and eggs. This is breakfast, y'all. And for some people who are visually like, oh, that looks, jumbled together, this is so delicious and full of flavors like peppers, onion, garlic. This is pounded yam. So yam is a very common part of your meals. Um, this is my favorite video to share on this segment because I'm done with the segment of sharing my trip. Don't make it too long. But this is the Fulani bulls. So the Fulani are a nomadic tribe of people. They make their money off of livestock. So they got goats, they got cows, and this is Abuja, right? This is the city. So this is like imagine cows going through like downtown LA, like at the red light. Like that's and it's a green light too, right? And you can't hit these cows. So if you hurt these cows, if you damage these cows or kill one of them, you'll die. The herdsman, wait, I didn't know if you saw him. Yeah, where is the herdsman? Like, where's your herdsman? But they will kill you. Yeah, they'll kill you. If you kill their bull, they'll kill you. And so it causes a lot of social conflict, um, just like inner community conflict because it's like your bulls go and they roam, they're nomadic and they eat people's crops. Like they eat people's crops that have, um, they've been working on this in my share. So, just imagine like you have your crops, your farm, you've been working, putting your blood, sweat, energy all into the soil. I mean, into these crops, start growing. And then somebody bring the damn cows over who just grazing on anything they see and eat your shit up. Like you'll be mad as hell, right? And it's not even being mad; it's livelihood. It's people's income. You make money off of the things that you grow. So if somebody comes, animals come and eat your crops, especially with you just kind of like being there and not doing anything about it. Like I heard these stories on the radio and on TV, and I didn't understand them until I saw it for myself. And I, had empathy. I talked to people that had like firsthand witnessed their stuff getting eaten, their crops being eaten. So you really understand um the conflict when you're there and you actually see what's happening because then you can empathize with like, oh yeah, if that was my shit, like I would be I would be furious. So got to see that firsthand. And the cows, one of the things is okay, I'm done with my things now. Promise. Um they're walking everywhere. So that was like Abuja, like I said, it's like walking in downtown LA. And it didn't used to be like that. They used to stay more like out in the rural areas. And so now it's just kind of like even more just everywhere. So it's causing conflict. And but I love seeing them though. I love animals. Like y'all might see me in some videos chasing goats. I like animals and I enjoy seeing the bulls. And it's like different than seeing the cows we have here. We have dairy cows here, and I think they're all females. So these ones, like these are all these males with the horns and stuff. And I saw a goat on top of a container, like a big rig, and on top of the big rig on the container, they had like a tarp, so the surface wasn't hard. And then there's a goat, just one lone goat on top of this truck as it's driving. And I was like, oh damn, that goat got to hold on for dear life. If this truck stopped wrong, this deer is or this goat is flying off. Like it was, it looked like a tragedy waiting to happen. But so that's my first segment. I want to come back with another segment of my trip. And yeah, the next part of the trip is going to my road trip, like I told you, my 8-hour road trip to Jos, which has weather like California and is a whole nother Black history story video because I got to walk where the Knox civilization walked. The Knox civilization is the West African civilization that first did iron smelting. So in West Africa, they would be the most advanced in their time because they skipped over copper, bronze smelting, went straight to iron. So iron is that strong shit, you know. So the weapons and the tools that they got from that would put them ahead. And there's even archaeological evidence that shows that there is tools from West Africa, shea nuts from West Africa, in Mayan sites. So that is probably something that they were trading way back then. Way back then. But yeah, the Knox civilization is it's pretty cool. And I'm gonna show you in the next video. All right. Thank you for watching me eat this tula nut profusely and ravaging it while I was talking. I can't wait to get this last little piece in my mouth because it's that good. It doesn't look like it, right? It's so inconspicuous, but it's delicious. And I'm gonna be fertile and juicy. All right. Be with love. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay? So that I know that more people want to see me keep doing videos. And also comment if you want me to stop chewing while I'm doing my videos. And let me know. And I'll stop doing it. But this is a juicy fruit, y'all. I think this is part of my testimony is, you know, I did a video and I couldn't stop eating it. Bye. And if you happen to find yourself ashy with eczema, with some muscle pain, then go to my website, greenbodywellness.com, and get yourself a body butter. The regular body butters are really good for moisturizing, for eczema. For pain, you need to get the CBD balm, okay? I recommend the Peace or the Gratitude because those are the only two flavors we have and the CBD balm. And both of them smell delicious. So go look at the website. I made them with love. I made them with organic ingredients. I made them with shea butter from Nigeria. Quality shit. So bye, fam. I'm going to finish my fruit now. I'm done. I am done.